Recently, Karina Butger, the voice behind Paimon of Genshin Impact, was interviewed by Paperbag Boy, and what she revealed was truly shocking, enough to send players into a frenzy. So what did Karina say that caused such a stir? Yesterday, Paperbag Boy interviewed Karina Butger. At the beginning, she talked about how she voiced Paimon for versions 1.1 and 1.2, and mentioned that Hoyoverse had plans for contracts lasting over 5 years. She then continued by sharing her experiences working with other voice actors. But around 3/4 into the video, she said something controversial. Paperbag Boy asked her about her current involvement with Genshin and whether she has any upcoming roles. Karina confirmed and said,
Correct. After Jacob was replaced, I sent notice to Hoyo saying that I would no longer voice Paimon until they became union, so they'll probably just replace me.
Paperbag then followed up asking whether she thinks the collective work refusal will end once the strike does, even if Hoyoverse doesn't sign the agreement. Karina responded,
So I can't speak for the rest of my castmates when it comes to this, so I'll only speak on my own behalf on this. As I said earlier, when Jacob got replaced as his character Kenichi in Genshin, I had sent word to Hoyo that said I refuse to come back until the game is union specifically.
She continued,
Because I know some other actors, they just want an AI protection sign. That's all they want, and they're willing to come back into work. For me personally, I will not come back unless it's union, and the reason why is because we are still having issues with getting paid within the 30 days as stated on our contract.
She added that voice actors like herself live paycheck to paycheck. She said that she and others are on food stamps or working 4 to 6 jobs outside of voice acting because the income isn't enough to pay the bills. She continued,
It tells me that even if an AI protection were to be signed, unless there is actual enforceable protections, I cannot trust that it will actually do anything. And look, you can have your feelings about what you feel about SAG, but at the end of the day, voice actors do not make enough money to pay for lawyers to be able to actually enforce what's in our contracts, which is why these studios don't pay us on time, because they know that.
Finally, she said,
But this is a consistent problem within our industry, is that studios regularly do not pay their non-union work on time.
Yeah.
Regularly. And actors are too afraid to say anything because the minute that we do, we're blacklisted. I know I'm blacklisted from the last studio I spoke about this about. Hoyo is the one that needs to sign the SAG contract, so that way we actually have enforceable protections when it comes to this.
As of now, the video has blown up and many are commenting on the situation. Some viewers pointed out that before Karina seemed to criticize too much on Jacob, the new VA for Kenichi, even though Hoyoverse wasn't part of the strike. Others, meanwhile, are excited about the possibility of a new voice for Paimon. This interview shook the fan base, and whether you side with Karina or not, one thing's clear. There's a lot boiling under the surface when it comes to voice acting in Genshin. With talks of union pressure, unpaid work, and possible recasts, it looks like the dramas will only continue. So what do you think about everything Karina revealed? Do you support her decision, or do you think the situation is being blown out of proportion? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next news update.